Hi, first grade boys and girls. I hope everyone had a great weekend. We're ready for another week. This week we're going to be learning something new actually, and we are going to be using our letter tiles. So if you don't have those, make sure you have those ready to go. We are going to first start off and we're going to practice our vowels like we always do. So you echo after me. Ready? A apple A. A safe A. E ed e. E Pete e. I itch I. I pine I. O octopus ah. O home o. U up ah. U mule u. U rule oo. Okay, so now let's talk a little bit about vowels. So we know that we have 5 major vowels, right? We say A, E, I, O, U. But have you ever heard that little saying, A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y? I bet you've heard that before. Because this week we are going to learn about Y as a vowel. So I have a little poster here for us. And I made this one, but it's like the one I have at school. It's called Sounds of Y, and it says that the Y steals the sounds of I and E in some words. Like in a one-syllable word, the Y says I, like in fly and cry. But in a two-syllable word, the Y says E, like in happy and sorry. And remember, syllables are like puffs of air. So if we clapped fly, we would just say fly, one puff. If we clap happy, we would say happy. So that would be 2 puffs of air. So that's what we're learning this week is Y as a vowel. You know how some letters just have these special kinds of things that they do, like R controls the vowels, and then sometimes in digraphs, H comes over and makes the letter say a different sound. Well, that's kind of like what Y is doing in these words. All right, so let's look at our new spelling words this week. And we have 12 actually this time because we don't have any trick words. So I thought, well, we can handle 12, right? So I want you to look, and these first 4, I only see a one-syllable word. So all of these, the Y is going to say I, and you probably know some of these words, right? Because we've read them before. So say them with me. Cry, shy, Y, pry. Now I see that these are 2-syllable words. And we're going to talk about 11 and 12 in a minute because they're special with the Y as a vowel. So say these with me. Jelly, happy, candy, puppy, angry, empty. Okay, that's 2-syllable words where Y is saying E. Well, it also says E in these words, but this is special because now that Y is a suffix that's added to the end. Remember how we add suffixes to the end of a word and it changes the meaning of the word? Well, Y makes this base word become an adjective. Do you remember what adjectives are? Like describing words. So I see the word crunch, crunch. If I put Y at the end of the word, it makes it crunchy, which describes something, right? Like apples and carrots are crunchy. What is your favorite crunchy thing to eat? Those are mine. Okay, and then if I cover up Y on this space word, that's the word fluff. Okay, like you can fluff a pillow. But if you add Y at the end, it makes it fluffy, which now describes it. The pillow might be fluffy, or like the clouds are fluffy. So these 2 are actually Y as a suffix, and the rest of these are Y as a vowel. All right, so we are going to build a few words together. So make sure you get your letter board or your letters. And I have a special suffix or a vowel Y tile. You don't have that, so you're just going to use your regular one. Or you can make one if you want, it's up to you. So we're just going to build a few of our words. So let's start with the first one. Let's do Y that says I in a one syllable word, shy. So I hear sh, I, shy. And we know that SH says shh. And then I'm going to put my vowel Y tile there to make it shy. Okay, so we're going to clear the deck and spell it back. S-H-Y. I probably could just keep my Y there because I'm going to need it for the next word. Let's do the next word. Let's do candy. And actually, I hear a glued sound in that word because I hear k and d-e, candy. So I'm going to put my C. Remember, it's usually a C at the beginning when it says k. And then I'm going to put an. You don't have syllable frames, but I'm going to put mine in the syllable frame so we can see that this is a two-syllable word. So the Y is going to say E in this word because that's the rule. Two-syllable words, the Y says E. So then I hear D, and then I'm going to put my Y at the end, and I have the word candy. What's your favorite kind of candy? I love M&Ms, peanut M&Ms. So I'm going to scoot it together now, and we have the word candy. So let's clear the deck and spell it back. C-A-N-D and Y. Now let's make one of our adjectives. Let's make crunchy. But now I'm going to do something different because remember, that's a suffix in that word. So I'm not going to actually use my vowel tile for that one. I'm going to use my suffix tile. So you can use your suffix tile as well. So if we tap crunchy, I hear k, n, ch, e. Wow. Actually, we wouldn't do the e in that word because it's a suffix. So we would just tap the base word. So let me try that again. K, n, ch, crunch, crunchy. It's kind of tricky. I almost forgot that. So I hear a blend, cr. So I know that's C-R. And anytime if I'm going too fast, pause the video and spell the word and then come back and join me. Always, always. Anytime anyone's going too fast for you, just pause the video. It's real easy, right? So I hear cr, that's actually a special sound. Do you remember what NCH would be called? That's a digraph blend. Nch. Remember we had those in some of our words? So that's my word crunch. That's a one-syllable word, but then whenever I add suffix Y, it makes it a two-syllable word, crunchy. So now we're going to clear the deck and spell it back. Okay, so we do C, R, U, N, C, H, and of course, Y, crunchy. Okay, so if you want for the rest of the time, you can spell some more of your spelling words with your tiles. And then I want you to get a paper, maybe your spiral notebook or a piece of paper and pencil, and put all 12 of those words in ABC order. Okay, and then make sure you show your teacher. And tomorrow we're going to talk a little bit about the closed and open syllables in our spelling words. So I want you to go out and have a marvelous Monday. Bye.